there a UFC move that you could, is there like a MMA move that you could teach somebody like me? Like, is there like one, or is it just all like you have to actually be like a very good athlete? Is there like one simple move that you could teach, like,
oh yeah, for
like,
sure.
all right, let's teach me. Will you teach me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, right now. Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna unhook myself. Why not? When do you get a chance to get, you know, a lesson from a UFC legend?
To get choked.
And I would squeeze my elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm tapping out. All right, back on the Fantasy Football Happy Hour desk, Lawrence Jackson, Matthew Berry here with UFC legend Daniel Cormier.
Yep.
Daniel, you're here thanks to the UFC on Paramount Plus.
Yes.
We'll get into that in a little bit here, but you just saw Dustin Poirier last year, the legend, put me in a chokehold.
Yeah.
So walk me through that. You were just talking about, like,
good old rear naked choke.
Yeah.
Good old rear naked choke. It's one of the ones that you learn when you first start fighting.
Yep.
But what's interesting about submissions is when you get caught in one, especially a choke, right? Because it hits the artery here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it starts to, the lights start to go out. In fighting, we won't fight that choke as long as we can.
Right.
So darkness starts to come. It's weird because the darkness, it's like right now I see all this light.
Sure.
The darkness starts to come in from the side, and then the lights start to get a little dimmer. And then the moment they let you go, you tap, or they.
Right, yeah.
We're not supposed to tap to chokes.
Yeah.
So you you shouldn't have tapped. You
Yeah.
go to sleep is what they always tell you.
Yeah.
But no.
But I was hosting a show.
Yeah. He couldn't have put you
and,
in that.
and I'm also a wimp.
And the reality is
I'm
you
a
were
wimp.
happy.
I'm a wimp, and
I'm
I was
watching
hosting.
you, and I realized there's no way he would have tapped if he didn't try to make Dustin look good. You were making Dustin look good.
Well, look, and Dustin was taking it easy on me, obviously. Dustin could have, Dustin could have just done boom, like, you know.
The
whatever.
lights come on.
Yeah.
The moment they let you go, all that blood starts circulating back to your brain, and the lights go on. It's crazy. Yeah, the old rear naked choke.
So I was crazy because the question was, listen, I'm a middle-aged guy. I got my dad bod. You know, I was a tennis player in high school. I wasn't doing anything, you know, right? So my question was, could you teach me a UFC move that somebody with my limited physical skills do? And that's what he taught me, which is
it's beautiful.
what you can do, right? You know, and like put the headband. Is there another move?
Yes.
Is there another move?
Yes,
All right.
there are many.
Okay.
There are
Daniel,
many.
Tell me one that you could teach me that I could do.
So there's one called the Kimura lock. I can teach you a Kimura lock. It's a joint manipulation one. This is one that you have to tap to, or they break your arm.
Go ahead and show me.
You
Be
ready? I'll
gentle.
show you fast. I'll show you fast.
Demonstrate on him.
So
He's
here.
coming off a neck injury, so,
So
you
all
need
you
to
do is this.
just
Turn
understand
face,
I'm brittle.
You face me. You face me. All you do is this. You take the arm, grab the wrist. You take the arm here, bend it, and you take it back towards his back.
Now
You
is
wanna
that-
do it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, look,
Yeah.
look, you.
But
yeah,
don't break his arm though, because if
you
do
try
it
it on
fast,
me.
you're gonna break his arm.
I'm not
So
gonna
Look.
you face it. Don't do it fast. You're gonna break
At
his arm.
my age, I don't
No,
do anything
I'm-
fast.
I'm
All
We're
right.
good.
All right. So you
All right.
grab his wrist.
Grab his
wrist.
wrist.
Yep. You take it over. Grab
All right.
your own wrist.
Barry,
grab
he
your
gonna
own
have
wrist.
me flip
There
you.
go.
He
And
gonna
then
have
look,
me flip you,
all
Barry.
do, this is not. You break his arm in time, but this is not. If you do it right, it starts to affect his shoulder. You feel that?
So I use my elbow on
Yes, you start to go at his shoulder.
Go ahead, break it, Matthew. Break it.
Hey, here's the problem.
That's what you do.
That's the one.
You gotta
That's
get
the
your
one.
elbow into the elbow
Yes.
to the back of the shoulder,
And you
bend
start
back.
to go at the elbow. Here's the thing, though.
Yes.
If you break it,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
I'm sure.
So I actually, when I learned these moves, they started teaching me all that, and the coach told me, he goes, if he doesn't tap, you got to do it. I said, well, don't teach me those moves.
Okay.
I go, I don't even want to know because I couldn't do it. I couldn't deal with that.
So you never used that move.
I
because you
never
didn't-
used the Kimura. I never used an arm bar because I was never willing to do it. Even now at the commentary table, when
Yeah.
I see one get super tight, I put my head down
Wow.
and I tell Rogan and Anik, I go, you guys tell me if he you know, I'm like, tell me if it happens.
I think it's interesting that you say that someone who been in the octagon.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. Like, you saying like, nah, I can't
I ain't
look
doing
at
it.
that.
Right. Are you squeamish in general? Or
I'm
is it just
squeamish
that-
in general.
It's insane to me that a man that is squeamish in general. By the way, so am I.
Yeah.
But I'm not a professional UFC fighter, or wasn't one. Obviously, you know, like the fact that you were able to not only become a professional UFC fighter, but reach the levels of success that you did, being squeamish.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that motivated you. You're like, I don't want to see my own blood, so let me like.
So I was watching a show on the way up here. It's called Fallout.
Okay.
And it's gory. So I turn my head every time something comes on that's nasty. And so I'm in the car with Cassandra. She goes, well, how much of the show do you actually watch? Because you're constantly turning your head away from all the gory stuff that's happening. But in terms of blood, I'm not bad on blood. Like blood so blood in a fight is not bad to me.
Right. Okay.
But like breaking arms, all that is gross.
Somebody limbs hanging.
Or even like a hard kick and you hear when the shin hits the key, that can be a little bit like
So this is dumb, but did someone ever try that on you to try to break your arm?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And they would have gladly broke my arm if I let them.
But
I'd never tap. I would never get it. I would just fight it as bad as I could until I would get out. But
it's crazy knowing that you say you're squeamish like that, don't want to look at like certain things in the fight. So that brings me to the next question, right? Let's take it back to your young days, Louisiana, back in the day. When you played football, right? All-state linebacker. Really good player. Did you have an offer from LSU?
Well, yes, but we weren't very good, and I was going to go wrestle, right?
Okay.
So I was going to wrestle.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do.
So probably at that time.
Like a few schools. They were bad, though, and all these other schools were kind of bad. And also, I was on a bad football team. Listen, when I was playing football in Louisiana, where there's a lot of there's a lot of pressure on football for kids.
Sure, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
I was playing football, and we were on a bad team. But everybody believes they're going to the NFL.
Right.
So if you have a kid that's on the All-State Honorable Mention team, he's like a superstar. He doesn't want to train hard. He doesn't want to do things. But on the other side of it, right, I'm getting wrestling offers from places.
Okay.
But I'm also like a state champion, and I made the United States world team because I was by myself.
Right.
So if I ran extra, if I worked harder, I knew I could get the result. So I didn't have to worry about 22 other people.
So you wasn't like at that particular time, obviously the MMA and UFC, like that wasn't a thing back then. Right. So you weren't even thinking about nothing like that. And is that what made it the pivot? Not the pivot, but made you go with wrestling? Because if you don't want to look at the guy getting his arm broke, right, you would think like, maybe I shouldn't go this way. Maybe I'll stick with football. But it's like you were just thinking wrestling at that time.
I remember in 1996, and I always tell people, because I coach now high school kids, and I go, listen, for you to sit here and say you want to be the best in the world at something, people are going to, he's kind of crazy a little bit. He's crazy.
Yeah.
But I remember in 1996, I watched the Olympic Games, and I watched Kurt Angle become Olympic champion. And I said to myself, I'm going to be an Olympic champion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then everything I did was to try and become a world champion. So then when I was done wrestling after my second Olympic Games, fighting was like a natural transition, right? A chance for me to go and make money. Obviously, I didn't know that it would get as big as it is today.
Right.
So then fame came with it, and a lot of recognition and money and all these things. And so wrestling was the right choice. It was the right choice at the right time. Yeah, and I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wrestled because I was supposed to become an MMA fighter that would lead to me having the job that I am today.
Which, by the way, where you are today, as part of, in addition to coaching, you're also with Paramount Plus and the new partnership with the UFC. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Oh, it's exciting. It's so exciting to be partnering up with Paramount Plus. You know, the UFC has now gone from Spike TV to Fox to ESPN and now Paramount Plus, where the new deal has allowed for us to do away with the pay-per-view model.
Yes.
Which at the end of it was $79 per pay-per-view.
Believe me, me and my kids, it was trying to find the fight, trying to buy the fight. We're thrilled with the new deal, actually,
so now,
as UFC fans.
With Paramount, you download the app, you get your subscription, and you get every numbered event free with your subscription. So you get to watch the best fighters in the world every weekend, because we have 42 events in a year. But there are 13 numbered events where you get championship fights, high-level fights. You get to experience this thing at a level that nobody ever could have imagined a while ago.
Yes, sir.
I think it's the most exciting sport in the world.
Yeah.
And I believe that now with Paramount Plus, more people are going to be able to experience it. 2 weeks ago, we had our first fight on Paramount. It was one of the most watched fights in the history of the UFC.
Yeah.
That is partly
I was one of them.
Yep,
yeah, it was
to Paramount Plus.
It's a great thing. Last thing for me right here. So our show, Fantasy Football Happy Hour, takes place in a bar. When we're not normally at Radio Row, we're on a bar. And so one of the things we do is, we play a bunch of bar games. including beer pong.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever played this at Oklahoma State.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So we're asking you to do a celebrity pong shot here, and so far no one has hit it. But could you stand at the end of that table?
Okay.
And take a shot and see if we can hit. No one's hit it yet. So
one shot.
that's a celebrity shot. You know, let you bring them in for one shot.
Let's check the free throw skills. The double bounce.
Okay, we'll give it one more shot. There we go. I like
that was close.
It was.
Yeah.
I like that.
He hit the rim.
Hit the rim. All right, there we go. That's the closest anyone's been.
My goodness. Oh, hey, Oklahoma State, we are the Harvard of wrestling.
Yes, no, I know.
So the education, we learned physics.
Yeah.
We do know how to party.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Daniel Cormier, UFC legend, the UFC on Paramount Plus. Check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck to you and your family.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.